do some intros before we dive into anything. I'm BeckyBee, I'm the community manager for Everywhere, and I'm joined with my community team.
Hi all, I think you already know me. I'm Zaid. Also you might know me as Chameleon. So yeah, that's me, community developer.
Yeah, and we're joined today with some awesome people from the studio. We have Adam over here.
Hey everyone, Adam Whiting, Assistant Game Director. Pleasure to be here. Lovely to see you all. How are we doing today?
Oh, thank you for joining us, Adam. It's so awesome to have you again. And just so you guys know, we also have another guest coming who will be joining us later on. So we're so excited to introduce you to them, but we will get started with what we have to show.
We've got an exciting stream for you prepared today. We've got some surprises. We're going to be actually demonstrating some actual live gameplay from a build of Everywhere on stream for you today as well. But we've got some other exciting things to announce as well. And I think we're going to start off by a bit of a reminder about the competition we've got running at the moment, right?
Yes, a very exciting competition for you guys to get some of this awesome merch that we're actually wearing right now.
There we go.
Here is some of what we've got. If you
The first set of official Barb merchandise, Everywhere merchandise. So
yeah. So if you fancy getting your hands on some of this, which we absolutely love, you can just head to our giveaway page, which hopefully a couple of our mods will send the links to you now, and you can just head over there, enter the giveaway. All the instructions that you need to know are in there, but you just need to have your Build a Rocket Boy account. If you don't have one already, the link's all in there. You can get everything that you need to know. So make sure, head over there and join our giveaway.
Before midnight.
yeah, before midnight tonight. So
Yes.
we're going to pop a link. There should be a link in chat to make it easy for you guys. Please sign up. We've got some great merch, and obviously it's the first bit of merch. So yeah.
It is, yeah.
So
Our next little segment. So another thing that we have going on that you guys already know about, if you've been listening to us, seeing what we're doing, tonight is the PC Gamer Show, and we have got a little segment in there, which is really exciting. And Adam, you were a little part of that. So do you want to tell us a bit more what it was like?
yeah, I mean, firstly, it was like very, very exciting. You know, just getting to kind of talk about the game finally after all this time is like a real honour. You know, we've all worked very, very hard on it, and getting to meet PC Gamer was a real privilege as well. Like, yeah, I've been playing PC games since I was a kid, and I used to have a subscription to PC Gamer. So it's kind of really nice to meet those guys. They were really friendly and lovely, and it's great to show them the studio and get to meet the team and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's kind of nice to share some information. So really excited for you all to see that this evening, as we'll be on the stream this evening. So
yeah. So again, hopefully our mods will send you guys some links. It's on their YouTube, PC Gamer. I mean, if you search them anywhere, you'll find it. And that's on this evening, I think about 6 p.m. UK time. So yeah, hopefully see you guys there, because we'll definitely be watching. And we're also just super honored to be a part of their show as well.
Yeah.
And the rest of the show gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching. I mean, I'll watch it anyway. So the fact that I'm going to see myself, I might just turn off that bit actually. You know.
You'll love it.
So yeah.
Cool. So, off that, are we gonna maybe play the teaser for people who might have missed it?
So those of you may have missed it. There's a little teaser. You see a little snippet of some of the footage that you'll see an extended version of this evening as well. And we've got a couple of other bits in the works with PC Gamer as well. So look forward and keep an eye on their website. You'll see some really cool stuff coming out soon as well.
Yeah, but that's not everything. As Adam said, we have plenty after this. So we'll play the teaser, but don't go away. Stay tuned. Special stuff is coming through.
We started designing back in 2016. The world of technology changes fast, and so this is a vision that came about because of the way players play games, because technology was ready for it. We're trying to make a platform, if you will, an umbrella which underneath players can experience multiple different types of content, be it AAA games, games that did themselves, or various types of entertainment such as films and TV. There's a huge number of very creative people out there, and with that I think we're going to see some very unusual creative arcs that we possibly thought were impossible to make. Hi, I'm Leslie Benzies. I am director of Everywhere and founder of Build a Rocket Boy.
Hello, welcome back. So you may have noticed we've had a little switcheroo over here. So we are now joined for the next section of the stream, which I am so excited about. And we've got the lovely Nadia here to join us. She is one of our QA analysts specializing in Arcadia. So we're going to do a little bit of the basics of what Arcadia is for anyone who doesn't know. But yeah, do you want to say hello?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Becky. Hi, everyone. Adam, nice to spend some time with you as well, and with Becky. So guys, I work in an absolutely amazing team. We are the Arcadia QA team. So what we do is we collaborate with the game designers and game developers and the rest of our studio to identify any and every possible annoying little bug that would make the gameplay for you guys unbearable, or we want to find a way to make it as smooth as possible, as easy to use and user-friendly as we possibly can. The thing is, I come from a background where I don't really know much about gaming. I started this journey in gaming industry not really having a lot of knowledge, and I was introduced to Arcadia.
Yeah.
It was such an amazing tool that it just sparked so much curiosity and creativity, and it's something that anybody can use. If you are a seasoned builder or just a newbie, you've got it under control. Like, this is something that anybody can use, which is absolutely great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's so lovely to hear.
Yeah, so we want to bring you guys a tool or a platform that we know you can do whatever you want, whatever your imagination can think of. We want you to put that into the world and share it with everybody everywhere. That is our goal. So that is what we do from our Arcadia side, from QA.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Pleasure.
I love that, your sort of journey into the games industry with Arcadia as well, which I think is just a big thing that we actually want for our players.
I think it's kind of always from the very beginning, from the offset of this project, we always wanted to kind of like create an environment, a platform, a suite of tools that allows people to be really creative and build whatever they want to build. Yeah. And obviously we've got people like Nadia, who's kind of leading the charge and helping to make sure the tools are not just functional and fun, but they allow you to be very, very creative and bring your imagination to life. And I believe we can actually see on screen right now, we're going some gameplay, so we're actually going to play in Arcadia. We've got an arc ready to play. And yeah, this is kind of an exciting moment for us because, we've talked a lot about the game, we've talked a lot about our intentions, but I think now is the time when we can actually kind of show you really what we've been working on behind the scenes. All of you are going to get an opportunity in the coming months, going forward, to get an opportunity to play this and enjoy it as well. But yeah, it's a real great honour for me to kind of actually show you some live gameplay. So I've actually got a pad down here, so I'm going to turn that on.
Show us something.
I have to turn itself off. What we're about to go is go into a gameplay demonstration of an arc which is built within Arcadia. So Arcadia is a suite of UGC tools that allow you to build whatever you want to build. Everything you build within Arcadia is called an arc, okay? So we're in there now. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is now in live gameplay. So obviously you've not seen the game before, so let's just talk very little bit about just the combat as well. I've got a few weapons going to be using, like a pistol, an SMG, and a sniper rifle going to be using throughout the course of this as well. Now there's a few issues we're going to see. Obviously we're very close to being an alpha, and we're going to talk about that. When is coming, don't you worry. But there's a few issues that we're going to see throughout the course of this. Firstly, you can see the mini-map. There's a few tied at the moment. We're working very hard at the moment. And you can see the enemy health bars as we're going through as well. But this entire level, everything we're seeing here is actually built in-game using UC tools. So absolutely, just build this with a pad basically. Now, unfortunately, some of the issues we're seeing right now with AI, we're working very hard on that. Obviously, maybe artificial intelligence, they're kind of artificial idiots at the moment, but we're getting there. We're working really hard on it. It's one of our big priorities right now. But we do want to let that hold us back from getting this in the hands of players as soon as possible, as we've always intended to get the feedback that we need to get this to the place where it needs to be. So as I'm going through this level, everything you're seeing here, that moving switch there, everything, it was all created in Arcadia. They're not prefabs, though we've got some elegant ways to allow you to share your creations. But this was all built by one person who decided how to make all these things animate and move, the switches and the doors, everything is all bespoke for this particular level, but it can all be shared as well. And we'd love to talk about all of that. We've got so many things to talk about when it comes to Arcadia, so bear with us. And I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Nadia, can you maybe talk a little bit about what we're seeing?
Yeah, absolutely. So the whole goal and objective about this level is that you need to work your way through a factory and kill all of the menacing baddies, so be careful. And you need to restore the functionality of these water pipes and water processings to get the filtration room up and running again. It is something that you can do anyway. Like you can play this level as many times as you want. That's the nice thing as well. It's not a level that you are just going to play once and be like, okay, I'm done. The whole idea is we want our community to build levels where you want to play it over and over and over again because you want to beat your previous time. You'll see there at the top of the screen that we've got a timer running, and obviously you need to beat your personal best. That's the whole idea. So that's quite exciting.
Yeah, so as we come into this room as well, just to point out a few little bits and bobs. So you can see, obviously, when it comes to like level design and stuff like that, the key things that really bring a space to life is the lighting, all that kind of stuff. You can set up all custom lighting and things like that, all within the control of the player. These moving switches, as I interact with that, you can see the cog coming down, it's turning the gears, that are then going to make the pipe come across. All of this was created in-game by one of our content designers, and basically, this allows you to kind of do some environmental storytelling, as you can really kind of like tell a bit of a narrative within these spaces. You can see you've got custom objectives. There's custom cameras as well, so you can like show the next progression point, things of that nature. Oh, let me take out these bad guys.
Yeah.
Be careful.
It would be embarrassing if I died on stream.
It would be a bit.
I think we're good. Okay, so try with this.
Something that I love that you mentioned is that this is designed by one of our content designers.
Yeah.
So it's just something that they were able to just choose a story they wanted to tell, hop into Arcadia, and they just made it happen.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, you're probably thinking, how long has this taken this individual to
Yeah,
create it?
yeah.
And it would take you about 10 days or so to build something as amazing as this.
Yeah.
I think
That's
with all the
the-
detail
yeah.
as well, yeah, totally. But you could do like a basic block out and just get something together within like a few hours once you get good with the tools. And then obviously as you get more proficient with the tools, you're able to do things quicker. Okay, wait a second. I think I've got invincibility label, which is a good thing. Thank you, Felix. There we go. Let's move through this bit.
Yeah, so that is the nice thing, is that you can, if you've never built anything before, you can build something as amazing as this, being a newbie. You know, you don't need to know everything about game development. So that is fantastic. You can share it with your friends and play it together and have a multiplayer one. And you know, it's something that you can share with everybody, so that's very exciting.
And you can incorporate all of our gameplay systems and gameplay mechanics. As you can see, there's combat, there's some platforming, there's driving as well. And you can use any of our systems however you want to create unique and interesting gameplay experiences. what we're really excited about is just kind of the creativity of all of you watching the stream, basically. You know, this has been a world built for you to shape and mold how you want to come in the form you're most comfortable, have the experiences you want to have. If they don't already exist, well, we'll give you the tools to build it yourself.
Yeah.
And okay, I think that went quite well considering I was talking. It's okay. It's all good.
Oh, don't worry, I'm
I
awful
prefer to
at
be
driving.
well, I prefer to be on a keyboard and mouse, and I'm more of a PC gamer at heart, but it's all right. I don't want a pad. There we go. Here.
This just shows that anybody can do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Even me.
If Adam can do
Even
it,
me.
anyone can.
Okay, let's get the single shot rifle out. Take out these last couple of guys. Person here.
Nice.
Get him.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Okay. But again, you can see as we're kind of coming through the space, you know, at the very end here, there's a portal. Okay, this is one of the key things everywhere. You're going to find portals throughout the world, and we can have portals anywhere connected to anything. You could build a nice home environment, and then have a sequence of portals that you can connect to all your favourite experiences. You can invite your friends over and create an evening's entertainment just through the portals. There's going to be portals throughout the game taking into all different types of content that we've made, content that you've made, and yeah, there's going to be loads of really interesting and exciting kind of secrets and discoverables and things like that as well. So again, just the things to emphasise, this was entirely built within Arcadia. Okay, you can build stuff like this, and I anticipate people eventually building things much more extravagant than this as well. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the kind of love and attention that we see people put into their UGC projects. You know, we think you're going to build something really, really wonderful. And you know, we really want to be a disruptor in the space with this as well. We want to be very generous to our creator community. We want to really kind of like reward those who add value to the platform by creating great content. And ultimately, we see this as your world once we release this, once we get this out to public. And we want to kind of celebrate your creations. And you know, one of the things we're really excited about is maybe someone joins everywhere, as I know, maybe someone who doesn't really play games before or done game design before.
That's the thing.
And then they could build something, and then we want to celebrate them and make them a famous game designer. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Oh, that would be the dream.
Indeed.
love that.
So I think that's enough gameplay for now. But again, this is one of the experiences you're able to play in the alpha. There's actually a whole load of content that we're going to have available coming up as well, all built within the tools. So again, anything you're playing with and everywhere should serve as inspiration because it was built within the same tools that you've got access to as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've just got access to the chat back, so
let's have a look.
what
How
did
much
you guys
content?
think? How
Lots.
excited are you that we've just shown you actual live gameplay? You guys have been asking for it for months. And we finally did it. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, can I
What
just
did you
answer
guys
some of these
think?
questions?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
quickly. Can we build
absolutely.
anything other than driving and shooting? Yes, you can build kind of like social spaces, more kind of experiential things. But again, the way you're going to combine all of these mechanics and systems, there'll be unique things that you can create that we haven't really accounted for. And we really want to embrace that side of it. And shout out to Yassine. Much love to you, sir. Former Barb member.
Oh, amazing. People are going to make amazing creations.
Yeah.
Yes, Callum, they absolutely are. We're so excited to see what everyone can make.
Was there aim assist? Yeah, I mean, like we'll have light aim assist and things like that. The kind of things you'd expect on a gamepad. Okay, nothing too aggressive, but you know, keyboard and mouse, gamepad, whatever you're most comfortable with, it will all be supported, and you can switch between them dynamically. Like often when I'm playing the game, I maybe use a pad for driving and then like keyboard and mouse for kind of shooting and stuff like that. But however you prefer to play it. In terms of perspectives, there'll be various different types of camera perspectives you can play with. Don't talk too much about that right now, but there's going to be some interesting surprises in store. So look forward to that.
I think just another point that I would like to raise is we're discussing a lot about combat and racing, and one thing that you can also do in Arcadia is if you just want to build a house, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you're not someone that wants to venture out and have a combat session or drive around, you can spend all your time just creating the most amazing house or building. So that's the other thing. That's what we want, is we want creativity from everybody. You know, we want inspiration from anything, everywhere, in everywhere. So yeah, so that's the nice
Absolutely.
thing. You know, there's something for everybody.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
in terms of the gameplay systems, you know, like obviously we're trying to build really high quality shooting and driving systems so they feel great. However you use them, it will feel great. But that's just a tip of the iceberg. We're going to be building a lot more over time, and really we'll be listening to what you guys want. and we'll be kind of sequencing. We've got a whole roadmap planned for Arcadia, okay? But the sequencing, the order in which things will come out, will to a certain extent be dictated by yourselves in terms of if you need a particular feature, if you need a particular function or a particular gameplay mechanic or system, then we will do our best to kind of deliver that to you, okay? As ultimately we're going on this journey together, and once we get it out in the hands of you all, we'll be excited to see kind of where we take this together. So.
Yeah. Absolutely, and I think just a little thing we also wanted to touch on is that we have recently been talking quite a bit about our Gen 0 and Gen 1 builders who have been helping us out in Arcadia. So yeah, I don't know if you want to share a little bit about the work that we've been doing with them.
Yeah, so in June this year, we had the privilege to have Gen 0 join us in the community. And they have played a massive role in helping us to get Arcadia where it is now.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the group of individuals that we had is they were all from a very diverse background. So we didn't have one individual that only used X, Y, and Z. We've had a collaborative group of individuals that really helped us to push the boundaries on what we want Arcadia to be and for the builders to and the community to use.
Yeah.
And then recently we also had another group known as our Gen 1. They also played a huge part in the progress of Arcadia and the development of it. The nice thing is what Gen 1 had something that Gen 1 had that Gen 0 didn't have was a bit of guidance and improvement already.
Okay,
So one thing that Gen 0 especially made clear for us is that we needed tutorialization. It's something that we knew we had to do. We just didn't have it far enough. We had it a bit far in the pipeline. So that also helped with the prioritization of what we want to give to the players and to our builders. And the nice thing is, just in the short period of time that they have had this build available, they have built amazing content. It is absolutely, it's stunning. It is so nice to see how each individual and studio as well, how they would use assets and what the one person would do and the other one would be completely different. So that just shows you that the way I think and the way you think, the three of us will build something completely different with the same assets. And that is wonderful. So so they have been an absolute, it's been a masterpiece working with them, and they've given us so much info and input, and it's been great. And we were very, very thankful,
I think a key thing to add as well is that, like, and obviously the Gen Z builders would be able to kind of like mention this more so than I can, but the feedback they've given us has been actioned, and we've actually acted on it, we've implemented it, and now it's live within the game, okay? So just clarify what Gen 0 and Gen 1 is. These are just like the first cohorts of builders that we've invited into the platform. We've given them early access to the tools, just the tools in isolation without access to the rest of Utopia City and all that kind of stuff. And because we really need to get the feedback as soon as possible. We really are very passionate about making the tools as simple and easy to use as possible. And the only way that we can really achieve that is by getting them in the hands of players and really paying attention to what they're saying, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, okay? And addressing all of that as a priority. So you can almost think of them as pre-alpha testers almost, but they don't get to play all the gameplay and all the kind of more fun, outdoor type stuff. It's more like using the tools in isolation. But what I can say is some of the stuff they've been building has been really impressive, really good quality. Just a look and feel of it at a level I've never really seen before, and kind of blown away our expectations. And this is just with a kind of this initial cohort, just a small group in the scheme of things. When we get this in the hands of all of you wonderful people, with all your great creative minds, I'm really genuinely excited and thrilled by what you're gonna surprise us and delight us, I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah, we're super excited for it all, but we're going to wrap up our Arcadia segment here. So if you want to know more, unless you had something...
I could talk about it all day long, you know what I mean? So this is the point where it's just like, you'll see like a walking stick like pull me out of shot in a second if I keep going on. So no, it's all good. Let's move on. Well done, Becky, you're good.
So we hope you enjoyed everything about Arcadia. Obviously, we're going to be sharing more. Make sure to check out our articles on our website, all that good stuff. If you're interested in hearing more. But what I want to ask you, Adam,
Uh-oh.
is, do you remember, like a good year or so ago, you stood in front of thousands of people and you made a promise?
Oh, really? Well, I do remember, funny enough, Becky. I do remember. So, yeah, I was blessed to be able to go on stage at Gamescom and kind of announce Project to the World. And I said something, didn't I, on stage? I said that we aim to have this in the hands of players in 2023, okay? So, obviously, 2023 is drawing to a bit of a close, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
And I think that the burning question within our community could be succinctly described with a simple three-letter word.
When?
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 Well, it is my absolute pleasure and honour to say that we will be launching the alpha in Jan.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Alpha.
yes.
Alpha
next
December.
week. Next week. Okay, next week. Okay, 5th of December. Like, honestly, can I say the amount of effort and work that's gone behind the scenes within the studio to kind of make this happen. I just want to thank everybody at Build Rocket Boy. You've all been working tremendously hard, and we're so delighted to be able to just start sharing this with you. But I think the important thing to say is that, like, this is a technical alpha, okay? So the purpose of this is primarily to test the back-end systems, okay? This is the first time we're going to invite a big influx of players into the world, and it's really fundamental that when we do open it up to and open the floodgates to more and more players, as we will do in the coming months, it's really, really important that everyone has a wonderful experience. So this first group, you're going to have to bear with us a little bit. You know, it's going to, we're going to have some issues, but we're going to figure them all out and fix them all together. But we're really excited to invite you into the world of everywhere, to see what you start building with Arcadia, and really excited to get your feedback, because that's the key thing for us, is we really want to listen to what you're saying and act on it, okay? Yeah, it's just exciting. It's exciting. So yeah, next week, 5th of December. Those of you who don't get invited, we'll be opening it up in the future, and I think you've got some more kind of details on the nuances of how this is going to go, right?
Yes. But first of all, if I see gameplay win in the Discord server, you know what Okay. So the details of the alpha are we going to talk about? Yes. As Adam said, December 5th, next Tuesday. Should start at 12 p.m. That is noon, not midnight. I don't know why I'm looking at chat instead of it. And as mentioned, am I muted?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm looking at chat. Access will be limited at this stage, so only the successful applicants will receive the invite emails, and you can follow from there on how to access and get the game and everything. So keep an eye on your inboxes. As Becky mentioned, we'll have the alpha info coming tomorrow in a nice article on our website with the additional details, what you can expect. And yeah, one last reminder that the alpha will be under NDA, so please no capturing the game and posting it on the internet. That would be highly appreciated to keep everywhere a pleasant surprise to everyone when we fully release. And I think that's All the
Yeah,
info
that's
out.
Yeah.
all the info we
But
have.
I think the key thing is though, guys, like there's min specs out there. If your PC is below that, you might not get in. Okay, but over time, as we optimize the game, we will reduce those specs. We'll open up the invites to more people, and before you know it, every single one of you in chat right now will get an opportunity to play this game, and we're so excited for you to do so. Like I cannot emphasize enough. Like this is such an amazing moment for us to get this in the hands of players for the first time, and we're really just excited to kind of see you join us and have some fun, and let's see what we build together. Let's build this world together, right? Time for a new world.
It really is. Oh, I'm so excited for next week. But yeah, I feel like that is everything that we had planned for the stream today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I think we're going to do a little wrap up.
Yes, thanks, Becky. So, giveaway, if you haven't entered, you still have till midnight UK time today. So make sure you do that. I think, mods, thank you for dropping the links in chat. And later this evening, watch the PC Gaming Show to see Leslie and Adam have with their interview and everything else on there, no spoilers. And we spoke about the alpha next week, very exciting. And yeah, all the updates should be coming tomorrow. You might notice some updates on the website from today. Maybe the FAQs will get the dates added, but other than that, we'll have everything ready tomorrow with all the info. And yeah.
Amazing. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you so much, everybody.
See you in everywhere next week.
Yeah, see you everywhere.
Absolutely.
Thank you.